Alright dudes, how's it going? So if you're watching this, I'd be surprised if you've not noticed that I haven't been around for the better part of 2.5 months, something like that. And though I have posted an update or two on Twitter, for the sake of the video I'm going to assume you've not read anything, or at least going into a little bit more detail here than what I could do on Twitter. So, 2.5 months ago, I saw the doctor. Because shit had gotten pretty dodgy with me. Like, staring at the wall and just like in an emotionless fucking void. You know, I could suck the life out of the fucking town from my own front room. It was pretty fucking... some folk will be like... Some folk will be surprised. Of all folk, I wouldn't have thought you lame and stuff, but... That's how it goes sometimes. It's... That's like to say, it's sometimes the person you least expect, and... Actually, I saw the doctor about 2.5 months ago. You know, Claire was pleading with me to go. I'm like... Nah, just suck it up. You know, stiff upper lip and all that shit, you know, fucking sort it out, you'll be alright. And it was just getting worse and worse. And Claire's getting quite upset at this point, so really for more Claire's sake than my own, I went to the doctor's, and that was quite uncomfortable. I consider myself to be, despite, you know, being online, you know, YouTube and streaming and such like that, I consider myself a fairly private person. I don't like to throw down all my shit on folk, and, you know, I try to sort it out myself, or, you know, suck it up. Don't get me wrong, I know I've had shit guts for a long time and stuff, but generally, folk had asked me about it, or I'd been gone for a while, so I owed folk an update as to what had been going off and shit. Other than that, I prefer to keep stuff to myself as a problem, or whatever. So going and seeing the doctor and laying it all out there. Not the most comfortable. Not the most pleasant of things for me, personally, and credit to the doctor, man, he was, like, really, really good. Like, made it a lot easier. And, you know, I lay it all down to him there, and it's like, I think you got depression. And while relieved to have a diagnosis, I wasn't particularly surprised. This has been something lurking in me for a long time. A long time. Dating back to me mid-early teens. And I actually did see a doctor about it when I was 19, I think. And mental health just wasn't as understood back then. And I almost got booted out of the doctors for wasting the time. Like, not like that exactly, but seriously, it felt like, you know, if they'd pushed me luck for another minute or two, they'd have kicked me out for wasting doctor's time, like. So I felt quite bad about that. And never saw anyone or anything. I got zero help. And never saw anyone about it again until 2.5 months ago. But between, you know, I absorbed myself into a lot of games at the time. I socialised with a lot of folk and fucked around a lot, and, you know. Then discovered video editing. And found something to really latch into. You know, jump in both feet sort of shit, like just really immerse into, and fucking loved it. And then YouTube came along and just augmented it, like brought it levels higher. Especially with people being so nice and seemingly enjoying quite a bit of what I was doing. And I made the videos for my own enjoyment, you know, like the editing and just having fun. And other people enjoying them as well was incredibly surprising and very helpful. You know, it wasn't just that I was entertaining myself, I was entertaining other people. It almost gave me a purpose. It gave me something to focus on. And, you know, everybody being so cool and so nice as well, like, it was very, very pleasant, and a combination of, you know, like, YouTube and folk and etc. And over time, I felt like I'd kind of been brought out of it. And, you know, then I met Claire, and we got the cats, and, you know, it just, it drifted out into, distant memory. And I don't know exactly what brought this all back around. Maybe it was just time, because it never got addressed. And maybe it was just time. Maybe years of really bad guts have worn me down. You know, being gone here for a while and gone there for a while, feel like I'm letting folk down, feel like I'm letting myself down. You know, you just... shit gutting it up. More days than not in a month, and maybe that wore me down. I'm not sure. But got pretty bad. And like I said, I saw a doctor, as with depression, sets me up with 50mg of sertraline, which is also known as Zoloft in America. And the side effects could have been worse. I read quite a lot of horror stories about side effects, but really mine could have been worse. I ain't gonna complain about that. Lasted week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. And I started to come round quite a bit. Quite a lot, in fact. And that's when I posted the tweet earlier in the month saying, you know, like, feeling improved. Hopefully, you know, back at it soon. Unfortunately, according to, you know, the doctor, and it seems to be corroborated by some of the shit that I've been reading online as well, like, you can obviously develop a tolerance to it. And at that point, you either change pill or you updose. So, I mean, the entire plan, it seems, is to ramp you up anyway on, you know, antidepressants and shit like that. You know, you don't jump in at like 200mg, except in, I don't know, maybe in extreme cases, but... So... I started to feel a bit better on the 50mg. After the side effects went off, I felt a bit better. I don't think it even lasted a week before it reset very, very quickly, very, very noticeably. And I was back at 0 earlier in this month. So I go back to the doctors because I'd actually experienced, you know, when the 50mg had been working, it felt like, obviously it was working and, you know, good shit. So I didn't even fuck about with it this time. I got back in straight away. And he's like, yeah, you've probably got a bit of a tolerance going with stuff like that. It's common stuff, and, you know, this is why you start low and we'll build you up. So here you go, 100mg. And it seems with these you can go up to about 200, you know, 50, 100, 150, 200, so about halfway to the max so far. And for about 4 or 5 days or more, like, 0 effect. No side effects, no beneficial effects at all. Then, I started to come round over a few days. And, I mean, to be fair, it's twice 100mg, no shit, is twice the dosage of 50mg, so... You would expect the beneficial effect to be, well, roughly twice as strong, but I don't know if it works like that. Either way, I started to feel, you know, a bit better. Like, it was coming back around, you know, like, I could feel my motivation. That's why I'm recording today. I could feel my motivation coming back, and, you know, I've been going out again. You know, getting some fucking exercise, doing some working out, and, you know, sorting some shit out, and, you know, like, it's making a very noticeable, very large improvement. Unfortunately, with the large improvement has come some side effects, which whilst I'm not complaining about, they do seem quite common, and they can definitely get in the way a little bit. In my case, I've had 2 main side effects over, like, I had 0 side effects and 0 benefits until I got the benefit, and then the side effects fucking come in, like, pretty fucking hard, like, same day. And one of them is extreme tiredness. Like, you could sleep 20 out of 24 hours, wake up, and be fucked. You know, those 4 hours that you are awake, you are fuck. After that first hour, you're dead. You're fighting to stay awake. Fucking... I'd call bullshit if it wasn't the case. It's ridiculous. Sleep for your country, a choice. Just... It really is shocking. Because you get a good sleep, and then you wake up, you think, oh, sweet, you know, I ain't gonna be as fucked. You know, I'm gonna be alright. You know, try do some stuff, or, you know, whatever. It's like, after an hour or 2, fucking wrecked. You gotta go back to fucking sleep. And then you'll sleep for fucking hours and hours. And you wake up like, there's just no way. There's no way I slept that long when I'd already slept that long. Well, at least then I ain't gonna be tired now, right? Nope, you're fucked again. Crazy. And I've got this other weird side effect. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Like, I'm fine right now. Like, but roll around to 4 PM. Between 4 PM and 7 or 8 PM, shit fucking guts. Not quite the same as shit gut, but, you know, like, bad fucking stomach and, you know, bad guts. That's why I'd say it's not quite the same as shit gut. But it's only during that window. Not before 4 PM. Not after 8. It's only during that... I mean, maybe it's the correct or incorrect number of hours after I've taken my pill, and that's when it starts to kick in, and, you know, I don't know how it works with stuff like that. But I ain't complaining about that. I ain't complaining about that. Like, being tired. Fucking hell, sign me up. Like, compared to, like, some of the horror stories you read about side effects, some of the side effects I've had from pills in the past, you know, to do with, not to do with depression or all, but with me, me guts and shit. Fucking those side effects, fuck that. No way. So being tired and having a window of shit fucking stomach and guts and stuff, you know, from 4 to 8, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, it gets in the way. You know, I know I'm going to be fucking feeling unwell between that time at night, and during the day I'm absolutely fucking shattered. But since yesterday, the stomach shit wasn't as bad. And for the first time since the side effects kicked in, I've not been as tired. Still tired, but not to extreme fucking levels, like, Jesus. And we shall see today. I've not... Well, actually, I've been up a while, but not shit tons. But no, think about it. Like, even still, like, just now is an improvement. Yeah, just even today's been an improvement compared to, well, not yesterday, but, you know, days prior to that. So, does seem to be having an effect. And worst case scenario is I build some tolerance to this, but there's still another rung to go up to 150, and even after that, there's still another rung to go up if need be. If need be. So the bottom line of all that would be, it's been taking a while to, you know, get the pills into effect, but they do seem to be having an effect, a very, very positive effect. And yeah, that's good shit, man. That's good shit. Like, it's been very fucking welcome. Very welcome. 'Cause roll back like 3 months and yeah, not so great, man. Not so great. And like I said, I'm sorry for being gone. It's... yeah, not great for anyone and such, and I do feel bad. I know folk will probably say like, no, it's alright Liam, you know, you get better and stuff. It's just like, but I'm gonna feel bad about it until I'm back. But cheers, fellas. And yeah, I didn't set out for some movie length update here. I had been feeling motivated into at least recording an update video. And, you know, letting folk know what had been going on. Letting folk know what's, you know, happening at the moment. And, you know, apologise for the absence and say thank you so fucking much. Folk always thank me. I've said this before, folk thank me, but I owe people a lot more. I owe you guys a lot more than you owe me. A lot more. I mean, I was saying only a few minutes back, like, you know, there's a lot of folk that are still around. Still around. That have been fantastic over 10 years. And especially during those early days and shit, you know, I still wasn't quite right then. And, you know, those kind of comments and, you know, folk being cool and stuff, like, even without realising it, helped out a hell of a lot. And it's been the same again, like, cheers for all the comments, you know, PMs and messages and stuff from people over the last few months. Been very, very appreciated, dude. You're a cool lot, man. Always have been. And I'm sorry I can't be more consistent between, you know, in the early days, in the fucking early days, what we're talking now, like 2009, 2010, and, you know, onwards from there, like, I was like a factory production line as far as playthrough went, pretty much. I was restricted by render times and uploading times, and then YouTube rendering times and everything, like, that's what slowed me down. But the last few years, more than a few years, it's become incredibly inconsistent as a result of just poor physical health and now poor mental health. Well, it was poor mental health. I'm feeling not too bad. Not too bad. Still a bit more. Still a bit more. But the pills are doing a fantastic job, and to my credit, I've been very proactive in, you know, doing what the doctors said. What they've been recommending, you know, doing some research and actually giving it a full 100% in not just taking the pills and then just sitting back, but actually doing a lot of other stuff, a lot of lifestyle changes, and really getting my shit sorted out. And hopefully, out the other end, I mean, who fucking knows? I don't have a crystal ball. And I ain't gonna speculate on, you know, like, you know, I'll see you next week and then I'll just be sorted forever. Like, who fucking knows? Who knows? I wish I did. And I wish I could give you a, you know, a rough idea of, you know, when I'll be back. And, you know, there'll never be any breaks or like that. I don't know. I could be back. And absolutely fine for months. And then the tolerance kicks in and I, you know, I spiral down. And need to go back and get up dose. But it's relieving and reassuring that the pills have done such a good job, as well as the effort I've been making. So it does seem, if anything did come back, I mean, lifestyle-wise, shit would have been changed around for the better anyway, so if something did come back, maybe started with just a pill-up dose. Might be out of commission for the side effects, and then, I mean, I don't know, maybe the side effects become less the longer you're on it, and even if you up dose, it's just like, yep, used to that shit, come at me. Who knows? Who knows? Well, like I say, what I do know is the pills have been having a fucking fantastic effect, the doctors have been fucking fantastic, Claire's been awesome, cats have been great, folk online have been, as always, incredible. Yeah, my mum's been amazing, like, just very lucky. I consider myself very, very fucking lucky. I was incredibly lucky. It took a bit of effort on my part as well, but, you know, I shook shit off 15 years-ish. A bit less, in fact. You know, I managed to shake it off as a result of, you know, some of my own effort and other people and, you know, YouTube and then, you know, meeting Claire and etc. And I've been lucky again with the support from, you know, you guys online and, you know, my family and shit, so very, very lucky. Not everyone gets that, so I'm incredibly fucking grateful. And it does make a big difference. A big difference. So guys, as I say, don't want to rant on too long. You know what I'm like. I could turn this 20-minute video into a 2-hour one with ease. So yeah, cheers for everything, dudes. See you as soon as I can.